Drew and Stu are on the air.
Ready?
Whether you're fading with Drew or riding with Cam, this is the place to get your weekly NFL picks.
Everything you got, let's go.
Hello and welcome to the Drew and Stu podcast. Week 17, Cam. Week 17, the season has blown by. You know what hasn't blown by? The Titans covering spreads, because yet again, we did not cover. Yet again, I win a bet against you on the show 1-1, and they screw you, Cam. But you had a great week overall. You were 10-5. All four of your changes were right. Probably the first time ever that's happened.
It's a good move, Drew. You know what it is, too? That's why the thing, like, I do these videos on Mondays, and, you know, that's why we do another one. And I think you have to do that. Like, lines change. A perfect example is I get Seattle early at 4, and that line goes down to 2.5, 3 in some spots. Some spots it was 2.5. You have 2.5 with Seattle. That's a bad line. They lose the game by 3 at the end with that Jefferson touchdown. God, he's so damn good. That guy, he was just mocking Seattle, too, at the end. He's like, oh, with every catch, he's like, you guys can't do shit against me. But, that one hurt, Drew.
Oh, I wonder who they're going to throw to. Probably Justin Jefferson. Why don't you cover him?
Double in two guys were there, too. Just Love got there too late. And, well, you call it, Drew, this Minnesota Vikings team, despite maybe they cover, maybe they don't, but they're just killing people right now. And they're a very, very dangerous football team.
Yeah, I wish they covered for me because it was one of my best bets, but they didn't. Neither did, who was my other best bet that didn't cover? The Pittsburgh Steelers. And Cam, I laughed because our 15-leg teaser went 12 out of 15, or 12 out of 14 so far. Stupid Steelers. We should have went the other way and took the Ravens to pick them, but I didn't trust it. So, and then Tampa got the other end.
I didn't know they were going to get blown. I like the Ravens in the game. And
Well, if Russell Wilson doesn't throw a pick six, they don't.
That's the thing. Or fumble the ball at the 1-yard line. If he slides, they probably get a touchdown with either Warren or Najee Harris at the goal line. Drew, are you okay? You look like you're coming in a little fuzzy, or is that just because I look clean? Are you okay, or is your feet okay?
I think all right, we're back. I'm not fuzzy anymore.
See, I knew you were. It wasn't just me. Like, it was crazy. Drew. You look like you're doing that thing from Moscow.
It records locally, but whatever. Yeah, but yeah, this is the Grinch Cam. This is what you are. I'm like, hey, Cam, you have a Christmas?
I am.
And he's like,
I am.
I don't have anything Christmas. No holiday spirit at all in Cam's house.
Yeah, no holiday spirit, Drew, but just fun. Just cone heads. Just eggheads. Merry Christmas, everybody! Ho 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 ho!
We gotta sign you up, Cam, to be a mall Santa. I would pay to just like have a vlog of you all day being a mall Santa. Like, would you?
Oh, dude! Yeah, we got to talk about this actually. Sorry, let me put my earphone in just rip my eardrum out with that stupid helmet. But anyway, you're right, Drew. I lied to you again. I said I was going to get a Christmas hat. Actually, really, my intention was to get one, but. What did I do?
I think it's like the fifth straight year that I've said get something for Christmas, and you've been like, "Oh shit, I didn't have time to get it." So,
that's a better bet than betting against the Titans.
It's better than your obvious Tommy tiebreaker or mystery tiebreaker, man. Sorry, it's I should just send you a Christmas hat in the mail and be like, "Wear this, God damn it."
Yeah, no, that's actually probably a good idea. I will say you look good, Drew. For a guy with kids, you're doing pretty good. I saw those guys in your fantasy league busting your ass saying you can't even make it down to Toronto because you're a man from the suburbs. Don't worry, bet on Drew. He'll find a way to make it. He delivered the meat for me, so he'll make it to you. Drew, I don't know what to tell you. Checks in the mail, or actually we don't send checks in the mail anymore. Money will be sent. The Tennessee Titans have been the bane of my existence. Other than that, I've done pretty good. Carolina, they covered and went out, right? How about Carolina's the one team, like Tennessee's the problem.
Yeah.
Like out of all the teams this year, they're the biggest tools out there. Like I'm going to be honest with you, Drew. Like I don't know if this is going to happen like next year, but some guys just get rid of certain teams. Like I know guys who bet, it's like I don't touch their games, and I think I'm going to have to do that now.
I feel partly at fault because I was the big Titans guy.
Actually, you're right. I wouldn't even have bet this team. And you're all at fault because you're like, oh, they're going to have a great year. You got me hooked. You were like my dealer, and now you feel bad that I'm like ruining my life.
Off, though. I was like, listen, it's a bad product. They're making stuff. It's poisoning you. It's just you got to stop taking it. And you're like, no, I need my fixed.
Honestly, though, against the Colts, Drew, the fact that second half, like if they did anything positive, again, like I can make an excuse for these guys every week. They come back and you're down $1 million, and then you almost come back and like tie the game.
Yeah, you're down 30 points. It's too late now, guys. It's like, what happened earlier?
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor running like he's playing practice, 3 touchdowns.
He's on my fantasy team too. So when so Drew, the fact that Jalen Hurts got hurt, even though I bet Washington. Me and you both got screwed, bro. Like, I would have won my game. I would have got guaranteed money.
My big money league, I lost 7, and Hurts got me 4. Thanks, Hurt.
Yeah, 4 points. Yeah. Great.
Anyways, Cam, I apologize to all these fans ripping me a new one because I told you not to start Gus Edwards on Thursday night, and he got 2 touchdowns.
I love Gus. I started him anyway.
Yeah.
I do my own thing. You know me, Drew. I do what I do.
Cam, he averaged 2.9 yards a carry before the long one, and you can't predict touchdowns. He didn't score like 5 weeks before that. Like he was getting 2 points a game.
Yeah.
I stand by my decision to tell you not to start him.
Lay off, Drew. It doesn't matter. I will take his advice, but I still do my own thing. I'm a grown bear. I can, go do my thing. And I started Gus Edwards. It was great. In my fantasy league, I had Jonathan Taylor, but the problem is Jalen Hurts was my quarterback. And this other guy had Lamar Jackson, and I think he had another player that just went off too. But I had Jonathan Taylor. I thought I might single-handedly win with him, but not good enough.
It was great Thursday, Cam, because of Mims. If Bo Nix didn't underthrow Mims for that big touchdown, it would have been an amazing Thursday night, but he didn't.
You're right. You're right.
Any other games you want to recap or things you want to talk about before we get into Monday Night Football?
Nope. I'll send you the money. Other than that, I don't really know what to say. Oh, yeah, just one more thing. Like, I know a lot of people come up to me and say,
our 5-leg teaser won too. I thought I got extra money in my account. I was like, what the hell is that from? And I was like, oh, it's our Drew and Stu teaser.
I told you, buddy, that we're gonna next year, and we're gonna do every next year. I got some ideas. All like every game teaser, which could have won if not for like if we took Baltimore and other things. We'll do that again. Teasers are fun. And by the way, Drew, the only reason I changed that Tampa Bay Dallas game, I didn't know one person that liked Dallas in that game, and like that's what I should have noticed. Like,
yeah,
the thing is, still people bet Tennessee because they're like, oh, I'm not laying that with the Colts, but. Like, I didn't know one, like, and I respect a lot of people in the industry, but like everybody was on Dallas. I'm like, sorry, Tampa Bay. I had to take Dallas just out of, it's simply looking at a line. And the thing is, it didn't go up. That's what you have to realize. Like when the line stays at 4 and it went down to 3.5, but with like people are not betting this team. That is the key right there. It's when the line stays stationary or goes the opposite direction of what it should. When you're betting a team, that it should have been Tampa Bay like 4.5, 5.5, or whatever, but it's 3.5, 4.
And Cam,
that's all you need.
That was my exact thoughts on the Jets. Everyone was backing up home underdog, and I was like, the Rams are a playoff team. Like, I don't give a shit.
The Jets really screwed that game up too. They're just so bad. The fumbles, the mistakes, the punt return fumble. Like he's got turnover on downs,
missing wide open guys, and then he's just like, oh. He's like pointing at the receiver, like, oh, you ran the wrong route. And it's just like, oh, you sure?
I know. Thanks, Aaron. Yeah. So it's always good old Aaron, eh? So he's always got something to think like you're perfect, bud. Okay.
Cam, I do got some props for tonight. Let's get into Monday Night Football. Are you still on the Packers with me? Or are you leading?
Yeah, I'm on the Packers. That's just that one I won't get off of.
Okay.
It's just I don't know what the Saints do in this spot. Like I can't. The back door is always open with a big number like this, but I just can't. You know me, Drew. My DNA says bet the Saints, but no, I'm not going to do it.
I'm shocked. I thought you'd be on the Saints. Cam, my same game parlay for tonight, my big one. This is the one I already have a big wager on. Keandre Miller over 14.5 receiving yards. He had already a bunch catch last week. I think this number's way too low. It should be like 25. So get on it before it climbs. So it's going to get to like 19, 20 before click it off. When the sharps start noticing this number. Keandre Miller scored a touchdown, and Miller 3 receptions. So 3 catches, over 14 yards receiving, and a touchdown. Plus 550.
Yeah, I like it. Send me all the stuff. But pretty good with these. Great call with Mims, as you mentioned last week. I had Mims over. Man, I thought Mims was going to get was he going to get the first touchdown in the game? Yep. He got tackled at the 2 or something like that. That would have.
And then he had the 60-yard touchdown that Nix underthrew him on when he was wide open. So it was 2 huge plays he could have had.
Yeah, I agree. I think Miller's going to be the guy for the Saints. They have to go to somebody. I'm worried a little bit of this game now, Drew, though. Like, it's a lot of points, man. It's a lot of points.
Yeah, so what do we do? We're saying, are you sure we want to?
I don't know. I'm not going to get off the Saints. And this game is kind of different for me because the Saints are a team that I used to like the Saints. When I was younger, like, this team has been good to me. That Super Bowl versus the Colts, I won a fortune. I'll never forget. It was one of the best Super Bowls ever for cleaning up because everyone was on Peyton Manning that day, and I was celebrating by myself. I just need this team to lose 2 games. I need them to lose. 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 And then if they win 5 or 6 games, even 7, I have them, though, Drew, with an alternate line under 5.5 wins, under 6.5 wins, under 7.5 wins. But 7.5 is my biggest bet. So I just need these guys to never win a game.
Live in these bets after their 2-0 start is crazy. So you should count your chickens. Is there no cash out option? I guess they don't.
I don't know if I count my chickens. What about Carolina? I could say, look at all the games they would have won if they didn't get burned. Bad things happen.
Anyways, all right, let's do our anytime TD for tonight. Anytime TD parlay for tonight. Let's do 4 guys. It can be 3 Packers, 4 Packers, whatever you want.
How about we go 3 and 1?
All right. So who are you going to pick from the Packers? It's your first one.
Do you want to keep it easy, Jacobs?
Sure.
Okay.
Minus 250. I don't like all that juice, but I'm down.
I don't either, but we're making a parlay, and I wanted to have a chance.
I'll go Keandre Miller.
Perfect.
Give me another one, Cam.
So now you get. So what do we do with the Packers here? Like which guy? Dobbs or who do we go?
No, Cam, you tell me. It's your pick.
Kraft.
Okay. And to top it all off, I'm going to go back to Jacobs and give him 2 touchdowns. Is that crazy?
That's fine.
All right. Jacobs 2 touchdowns. So Jacobs to score twice, Kraft, and Keandre Miller 16 plus 1,600.
Love it.
I actually don't mind the Jacobs 2 touchdowns. I think.
You know what? I prefer to do that and have a 3-legger instead of adding a guy that's probably not going to help us win. The number's good enough.
Fair enough. Okay, well that does it for Monday Night Football. We both like the Packers. I gave you my same.
Any props though? Like a couple guys over receptions, rushing. Just give me like a couple of those.
So I told you the Miller prop. I do like MVS to go over as well. It's too low right now. And then if you want to get risky, Cam, you want my Hail Mary for tonight?
Yes, true. This is what we're here for. Like this is what people why they tune in is for more picks, and more picks. Pretend we're a convenience store and we're the guys who go to the States to get all the chocolates, like the payday and all the stuff the regular stores don't have. Like we got to keep on more.
Okay, so we got Christian Watson over 100 and MVS over 50 yards. That's it. 22 to 1.
Perfect. I prefer more, but we'll talk.
If you want to add more. If you add a touchdown for both those guys, it gets like 50 to 1. But I don't want to add touchdowns because you never know.
Nah, but now at least you mentioned it. Now it could happen. Fair enough.
Let's see. I'm going to add 2 touchdowns. It's 65 to 1 if you add a touchdown for both those guys.
Sold. All
right, whatever. I'll play it because I said it. I'll play it.
Yep, send it to me.
Worth the $5.
You know the drill.
Worth $5 Hail Mary. Throw away $5, whatever.
Okay, yeah, why not? It's a lottery ticket.
All right, Cam.
I give lottery tickets to the guy at the bar. I don't even know like what am I playing? I feel like I'm the Salvation Army.
I didn't argue with a buddy.
Am I giving this guy the money? Like he's like, oh Cam, you owe me $15 for the lottery. I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, are we ever going to win? The answer is no.
I had an argument with a buddy. I was saying if you give someone a lottery ticket for Christmas, like people are like, oh, here's a Lotto 649 ticket, whatever, and they win. You have to give some money to the person that gave you that gift, right?
Of course you do. It's a lottery ticket.
My buddy's like,
see, that's a great question. That's a great question. If you give somebody a lottery ticket and they win, they would have never got that ticket without you. It doesn't matter, whatever. I don't care how it happened. You slice them off. What?
It's only if you win big, I'm saying. Like, if you win 500, whatever.
No. The number's got to be, like, over a dime. If you win a dime, what do you slice them? 20%? Give them $200.
Yeah, if I win 10 grand on your lottery ticket, I'll sauce you $1,000. There you go.
Easy. I was going to say 2, but that's the way I roll. But yeah, 1,000's fine.
Like, if I win $1 million, that guy's getting 100 grand easy.
I would hope 2, but yeah, that's a good start, Drew. Let's start, yeah.
No.
It's like a tip, 20%. But anyway,
20% is a big tip, Cam.
Yeah, for a cheap guy, tip pretty good. I'm obviously not Scottish.
Are you that guy that's like, oh, the drink's $5, so here's 10, and you keep the change?
Yeah, I actually do that because having a good relationship with your bartender is very important. Like going to, as I told you, like going on those trips to Cancun, the first thing you do is find out who the main servers are. You grease them 20, 50 American. You're never going to be waiting for a drink while those idiots are going to be waiting all day. They'll give them to you at the side, in the back door, here, there, whatever. You know what? It'll pay for itself literally in a day.
Fair enough. All right, Cam. Week 7.
Hot tips.
The people loved your tips about your potluck stuff last week. I saw the comments.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank
you. They
you.
laughed at you saying bring weed to the potluck.
Yes, well, it's called a potluck. Okay, what do we do here? KC Pittsburgh.
Ho, ho, ho. The Pittsburgh Steelers hosting Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mister, my ankle hurts. Oh, wait, I just ran for 30 yards and my ankle.
And the first touchdown of the game.
Yeah.
I love it.
I was like, what a piece of shit. Anyways, Cam, Steelers plus 2.5 at home. 53% of the public is on the Chiefs side, so it's pretty even split. I'm going Steelers at home on Christmas Day to keep it close. I think Chiefs can win this game, but 3.5 with the hook. I got to go Pittsburgh.
I thought it was 2.5, but it's 2.5.
Oh,
right?
yeah, you're right. It's 2.5.
I don't care if it's 2.5. It's fine with me. That makes me like them better because the funny thing is that's under 3. People are going to smash Casey. Here's the deal: if Pickens plays, I think the Steelers can win this game. They've lost 2 games in a row. This is a spot.
Without Pickens, it's crazy.
This is very important, though, too. This game we'll touch on the Buffalo game later when it comes to home field and whatever. It might be correlated. I'll explain. But I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers plus 2.5 in this spot, Drew.
Yeah, Steelers clinched the 1 seed with a win in this game. Chiefs clinched the 1 seed with a win in this game. The Steelers need to win. Otherwise, the Ravens are going to leapfrog them for the division lead. There's a lot of things riding on this Christmas Day, Cam. But we both like the Pittsburgh Steelers to keep it close. I think if Pickens plays, I like them maybe even outright, Cam. If Pickens doesn't play, I might be switching to the Chiefs live. I don't know. Follow me on Twitter to see if I change my pick. The Ravens going to Houston, take on the Texans in the Christmas matinee game. I guess not matinee, it's the night game, but it's not really at night. 75% of the public already on the Ravens, Cam. That's a lot of juice coming on the Ravens for them to only be 3.5. It seems like a trap. Are we going to fall for the trap and go with Baltimore?
I'm gonna take Baltimore, but I might switch this pick here. Actually, yeah, that's the thing. It's before switches, so I'll have to give you it or tweet it out or whatever. But that loss to Tank Dell, I didn't like what I saw.
His leg completely turned around. It was like who's that running back that San Fran drafted? He had his knee completely he was just done. His career was over before he even made the NFL.
It happens a lot, and Tank Dell's knee could be shredded. He's a guy that's also had problems in the past. You saw Stroud. He was obviously rattled. As for Baltimore, not a perfect game against the Steelers, but I think their defense is playing better. The problem with Houston I have, Drew, is they're just a team that they can't get into a rhythm. They look good on a drive and then bad. What?
CJ Stroud does not look good.
No, but his offensive line is not helping him either. That's the whole problem. It's a whole team effort. They've regressed as a team. Their offensive line is not good. Stroud is not as good as he once was. He makes bad decisions. I'll take Baltimore, but I don't love it.
I'm going Houston here, Cam. I'm not falling for the trap. This line should be 5 or 6, and it's not. It's 3.5. The books don't just give away money, Cam. So I think the Ravens' pass defense isn't that great. I know it's improved since the second half of the season, but I think this could be Nico Collins' 12 catches, 200 yards game. So I love Nico Collins this week. I don't think they're going to be able to cover him. And I think Houston can keep it close enough at home to maybe 24-21. I think that's possible.
Yeah, I want to take Houston too. Baltimore for now. Baltimore. Mystery tiebreaker man's taking Baltimore.
Correct. Short weeks are weird, Cam. That's what I like to. 4 days, Christmas Day game. Who knows what's going to happen. All right, your Seattle Seahawks going to Chicago to take on the Bears on Boxing Day, the Boxing Day special. 77% of the public likes Seattle on the road. Cam. I usually love Seattle when they're on the road because of the road team, but that's a lot of people. You fallen for the Boxing Day special Seahawks discount?
I don't know, Drew. I prefer to take them on the road rather than at home. I worry about this game, though. The Bears actually scored against Detroit in that game. They put up points. Their defense is deplorable. Probably the over in the game makes more sense, but we play sides here on this game, so I will take Seattle and hold my breath. That was a heartbreaking loss to the Minnesota Vikings when a game they could have won, but they left Jefferson open at the end, and got to give Minnesota full marks. They just found a way to get it done. It was very disappointing, but I'll take Seattle, but I don't like it.
I'm going with the home team Bears, Cam. I feel like you this week. I'm taking the home dogs. Too many people on Seattle. Seattle's going outdoors. They're not indoors. If this was a road indoors game, I would love the Seahawks. This is outdoors where crazy things can happen. Chicago's looked better offensively recently. Plus the home crowd will be there. Boxing Day. It's just a rough spot for Seattle to go into Chicago on a short week like this, Cam. So give me the Bears.
Yeah, no, I'm not even going to fight it. I think the Bears are probably the play. I'm a Seattle fan, and this is our season, Drew. They have to win this game and deal with the Rams in the final week. The playoffs could be going down the drain right now, and kind of happy that they at least hit their wins total. 7.5 was the total, but they could lose this game very easily. I agree with you. I'm shocked that so many people are on Seattle, to be honest with you.
I think it's because they almost beat Minnesota. Everyone's like, whoa, they almost beat a 13-2 team. They're going to smoke Chicago. That's what everyone's thinking. But okay, where do you think mystery tiebreaker man is on this one?
Seattle.
Incorrect on Chicago. I was surprised too when I saw that pick, but
rattled.
Yeah, it's just it's weird. I think maybe it was pick against you more than against the Seahawks.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, Chargers going to New England, take on the Patriots. Patriots almost beat the Bills outright because they had 9 tries from the goal line and the 1 yard line. That was weird at the end there. Patriots +5 at home, Cam, total 42. Chargers, big win, 10 days to get ready for this game. I know they're going all the way east. I got to take the Chargers here, Cam. It's not enough points. I think
To the people, I'm drinking from a cup and there's liquid in it. There's no trick cups today. That was a real beverage right there, coffee, and it tastes like ass. God, it needs something in. It's so acidy. God, I got to get some real coffee.
Why don't you buy real coffee, good like high quality?
I'm going to, Drew. I gotta do some things today before Christmas, and that final sip was the final straw. Like I literally I got acid reflux going out my yin yang here. That was disgusting. Don't cheap. Oh yeah, it's like it just finds the holes, the acid. Who you start this one? I don't know what to do.
Chargers, you weren't listening. You were drinking your coffee. I said that this is not enough points. I think the Chargers are going to smoke them. 10 days rest.
You better check your microphone too. You're coming in like weird, making weird sounds and stuff like that. It better not just be me. Yeah, it just doesn't sound like the same. You're not as it doesn't sound as crispy.
Cam, you're right.
Oh my God, I wish I told you that at the start of the show. Like I'm like, Drew, like how do you not notice this? Like you sound different. Like you don't even notice these things.
I don't have headphones in to hear it.
You get some fucking headphones. I like the Chargers too. Now we're gonna have to regroup at the Red Lobster in receivership again.
This game will reset. This game's a mess. 2 resets. It's gonna be a second reset. I'll switch my.
And whose fault is it both times? Yours.
Cam's.
Yours.
It's the Grinch's fault. Cam, you got
yours. Don't blame the Grinch. The Grinch told you were shaking with your audio, and the Grinch told you sound weird. And I was right on both. I wish I could pick up your IT problems. Gold, silver, bronze.
My daughter's off daycare. She's home for the week. It's having me rattled, no sleeping. It's just like
you're always rattled now. I don't know what happened to you. You used to be so smooth. I remember you back in the days just playing video game hockey, scoring 14 goals in Liberty Village, laughing your ass off. Now that's what I said in the message to your boys. I go, Drew's living in the burbs. He's got kids. He's getting old. He's beat down like me.
Yeah.
The only difference is I don't have children.
Let's reset. I'm Chargers, but
you can't yet.
I should have looked. Look, I'm back. And
it was the Grinch is 2-0 with Drew's IT flaws.
Oh my God! You'd think I'm you today with all this stuff.
I'm actually telling you what's going on with your problems.
Well, that's apologies to the viewers because I know that sounded like shit for the first 15 minutes. But now we're back and we're sounding nice and good and crisp and clean. And I'm on the Chargers +5, and you are where, Cam?
Thank you. I appreciate that. -5. Yeah, I'm on the Chargers too. It's kind of appropriate. The lightning bolt is the symbol of this game and the symbol of Drew's problems. It's like his system got fried. I don't know what's going on here. You know what? The Patriots were great against the Bills, but the true Patriots came out after they tried to punch Buffalo. Hey, I got to give them credit. They covered. We said they were going to cover in that game. It was a walkthrough game for Buffalo. If you tease Buffalo, you got murdered too. That late touchdown put a damper
on your plans. The other one we got wrong on our 15-legger.
That's what happens, buddy. But anyway, I'm on the Chargers too. This is a spot where I think they can go into New England and get this thing done by double digits.
Yeah, I think it's a bad spot. This might be my minerals. 10 days rest against New England. That was their Super Bowl against the Bills. That was their prove it moment. We can beat these guys. We can hang with these guys. And they looked pretty good. That fake punch was pretty hilarious. And then they end up punching 3 plays later. I was like, okay, well, that was useless. All right. Bengals hosting the Denver Broncos. This game matters a lot, Cam, because if Denver loses to Cincinnati, the Week 17 game against the Chiefs will decide who goes to the playoffs. The Bengals can take their spot. All of a sudden, Cincinnati coming for that 7 seed, which I don't like because I think they beat the Bills in the 2-7 matchup if that happens because the Bills defense can't stop a nosebleed. Cam, Bengals -3.5 at home. Can they do this to the Broncos or will they blow it because their defense can't stop anybody?
Why don't you start with this one, Drew?
I'm going Cincy. They're a buzzsaw. They're rolling. I don't think Denver's I think Denver's they blew it last week against the Chargers. I think they're now going to fall out of the playoffs when they lose to the Bengals and Chiefs back-to-back. Their saving grace is the Chiefs win this week. They're going to be resting Mahomes week 17 or week 18, so they can still win that game and get the playoff spot. But yeah, I think Cincinnati wins this game by 10 plus.
I don't think you win by 10 plus, but all they got to do is win by 4. It's 3.5 right now. I'll take it. I'm on Cincinnati too, Drew, but I don't love it. Denver, one thing is they grind. Bo Nix could probably do some things against this defense. I don't think this game's going to be as easy as people think, but I'll take the Bengals.
All right, fair enough. Do you think they get that final spot, or do you think the Chiefs can be resting players next week and give Denver a free win?
Can you hear yourself how crisp and beautiful you sound right now compared to before? Okay, I just don't. Anyway.
Well, I can't hear myself.
Yeah. The Cincinnati Bengals look good. The problem is their defense still sucks. Don't be fooled by a couple games against the Browns. Spot? Denver.
Really? So you think Chiefs going to rest players and Denver gets a free win next week? That's your theory?
The thing about Denver is Cincinnati has to run the table and Denver has to fold. and they still have a couple games. So
It's 2 games. They play each other, and then Denver plays the Chiefs next week.
you know what? The Chiefs might be resting guys because they're all
Well,
going
that's
to
what
have
I'm
home
saying. So you
field.
think the Chiefs are going to be resting people? That's the
Yes,
only way.
and you
Denver
know what?
wins.
The Chiefs don't want the Bengals in the dance too. You got to think about that. You think they'd rather have Denver in the dance or Cincinnati if they ever have to play a team?
Yeah, because then they'd be playing the Bengals round 2.
Damn right. And you know what? And the Bengals can play with the Chiefs in any type of situation. They play them tough. So I'll take Cincinnati here, but okay.
Can you imagine? It's going to be Tommy Maddox flashbacks of the Bills. The Broncos, you need to win this game to make the playoffs. You're facing Carson Wentz and all the Chiefs backups, and they blow it. Like, I could see it happening, Cam. I could see it happening.
Me too.
All right, the Rams hosting the Arizona Cardinals. Rams minus 5.5 at home. My Rams division bet looked like it was dead. All of a sudden, it's right there, Cam. If Seattle blows it this weekend,
it's a great bet.
It looked bad though when they were started the season 2-4. 5.5 points, Cam. Cardinals losing to Carolina. That was an embarrassing loss, eliminating themselves from the playoffs. I think their season's over. I think the Rams smell blood in the water. I'm taking the Rams minus 5.5.
Divisional game. Give me Arizona at 6. Actually, by the way, Drew, update the browser. It's 6. I'm looking at 6. I'm seeing 6.
I'm looking at 5.5.
I'm seeing 6. How do we go to the same spot and see a different line? Whatever. 5.5. You want to be that guy? I'll take it at 5.5.
I'll make it 6. I don't care. I think
it's
gonna be like
I know.
13.
I'm just refreshed it. It says 6.
6. I'll make it 6.
Thank you. Arizona plus 6. I will take Arizona plus 6. Divisional game coming off a loss to Carolina. The Rams did not impress me against the Jets. The Jets were the real problem in that game with the dumb mistakes they made. I'm going to take the Cardinals here in a divisional game. Rams win by a field goal.
All right, fair enough. Moving on. The Buffalo Bills hosting those New York Jets. Bills 9.5-point home favorites. This is the Jets Super Bowl, Cam. I've got to take New York. Josh Allen in his career, the team he struggled against the most is the New York Jets. He's coming off. He banged up his throwing hand. He banged up his left hand. He's playing with a broken hand there. I think this could be just get through the game because the Chiefs already locked up the 1 seed on Christmas. We don't really need this game anymore. We're already pretty much solidified in the 2 spot. They win by 3 or 4. They same thing as last week against the Patriots.
No, I disagree. Because if I like the Pittsburgh Steelers, that's correlated to this game. And I think Pittsburgh can beat Kansas City outright. Hence, I believe Buffalo will play this game and win this game by 10 or more points. It's 9.5. Give me Buffalo Bill. After a horrible performance against New England, I think they take out and kick the Jets' ass. So I'm going to take Buffalo as a favorite in the spot.
All right, where do you think Mr. Tiebreaker Man is?
Buffalo.
Ooh, correct. How'd you know?
I don't know. He likes next to the Chiefs. Sometimes it's the Bills.
It's pretty easy one, I think.
You think?
Tampa Bay hosting your Carolina Panthers. The Bucks 7.5-point home favorites despite losing outright to the Cowboys. This smells like a Cam Stewart trap. It's like, hey, Cam, Carolina plus 7.5.
Listen, you get the hook, brother. It's free. It's free. Yeah, everything's free. Hey, buddy. Anyway, I'm taking Carolina. I'm not taking Tampa. Tampa's actually been pretty good to me. When I bet on them, they do well. When I bet against them, they're a team that I've actually been fine.
I'm telling you, I think you're on the wrong side of this one. I think everyone's going to be picking Carolina because they beat Dallas, or Tampa because they lost to Dallas, and Carolina beat Arizona. Everyone's going to be on Carolina. I think
Thing is, it's by margin in a divisional game. Carolina should have beat Tampa Bay the last time they played. If Tampa Bay wins, they can win by 7, and I still win. So you're right, Drew. No, I'm not saying Carolina wins this game outright. I'm saying Tampa Bay is probably going to win by like 7 to 10. It's a good number, and I'm taking the dog. So I'll take Carolina. I think Carolina showed me a lot.
37-17.
Fair enough.
I just think there's no way Carolina stops their offense. Like, there's no way. They have no pass rush. It's what are they going to do?
I don't know. What is Tampa Bay going to do against Dallas? I don't know.
Well, Dallas had a pass rush. You were right.
Yeah.
People were on Dallas.
Yeah. You know what? Tampa Bay might be the side, but I'm taking Carolina because they're my friend.
All right, Giants hosting.
No, you forgot Mystery Tiebreaker.
Oh, Mr. Tiebreaker Man. Where do you think he is on this one?
Man, you need some rest over the holidays. Sloppy performance today. Sloppy. Mystery Tiebreaker is going with Tampa Bay. Yar.
Correct. I thought you were going to think Carolina because the points.
No, I'm not. Me and him were not on the same page.
Giants plus 7.5 at home against Indianapolis, Cam. This game sucks.
I'll take the horseshoe. I don't care if the Giants are at home. Here's the thing. Giants might cover, but the thing is Drew Lock or Tommy DeVito or whoever the hell starts for the Giants good for like 14 points off turnover? Like the Falcons, that's the whole thing. The Falcons defense scored as much as the offense.
Penix did not look good, Cam. I'm
going to tell you, don't worry about, like, I understand why they did it, though, because he can move. But I'm taking Indianapolis here. I don't know what the Giants are doing, but I'll take Indianapolis. I hate this game as much as, like, this game reeks because the Giants could cover, but I'm on the Colts and I hate it.
Yeah, I'll take the Colts here just out of spite because the Giants are so bad and they're going for that number 1 overall pick. I think they're legit throwing games, but I don't like it. I won't be getting any of my real money, but because of the show, I'll take the Colts. That's all it is.
Look who's playing next. Tennessee +1, and I have no other comments because I have to take them till the end.
Well, you know what? Save your picks till after the question segment because it's the halfway point of the show, Cam. First one from Vinny. Cam, love watching you and Drew play. Have you ever thought of doing stand-up comedy?
I've thought about it, but if I have a bad night and some guy heckled me, I could be like, you never know what I'm going to do. I'd either get too emotional, like want to fight the guy, or get upset. Like, thing about me is, Drew knows, like, I'm kind of like a teddy bear deep down inside. I don't want any problems with anybody. But yeah, so when I'm on fire, sure, like I can get you through. Like I have stretches 15, 20 minutes where I think I can do it. But you know what, Drew? I'm just going to stick to this and keep my comedy with the sports betting theme.
Yeah, I feel like it's more intense too when you have to write like a 30-minute set.
Oh, I don't. I wouldn't even like. I'd basically have notes. Like I wouldn't like. I look at
you're
some
that guy you like riff off the crowd kind of thing.
Yeah, no. It's just the thing is, I look at people in comedy and they write down like every joke. It comes. Some of them, if you're not really good at it, it comes across as unnatural. So I think you just have to have thoughts and roll with your thoughts. It's like a stream of consciousness thought, rather than here is the joke. I am writing down the joke, every part of the joke. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can kind of notice comics that are not into it. They kind of write that thing, and I'd rather not be that guy. But thank you, I appreciate that, Vinny. Appreciate the name. But yeah,
I'd want to see Cam doing stand up. I think you'd have to be like sauced a little bit. Like
you're right, Drew. I'd have to have like something just a little bit lubrication in there too.
I can't see sober Cam. Sober Cam would be too nervous. Like that's what I feel like.
Sober Cam would do okay, but you're right. A couple loosening drinks would be the right formula for success.
All right, next one. Hey Cam, what are your top 3 Christmas gifts you got as a kid? Mine was my Nintendo in 1989.
Great question. My top 3 Christmas gifts were string hockey, 2 versions. I got the original strings.
What the hell is string hockey?
String hockey, like when you go to an arcade and you play hockey in the dome. And
bubble hockey.
Yeah, bubble hockey. Bubble, yeah. It used to be called string hockey because I'm so old, there was no bubble. Then I got the original, then I got the bubble one, which was amazing. And then after that, they had little mini arcade games, and I got it was called Galaxian. It's just a game where you like shoot spaceships and stuff. Yeah, that's how old I am. Galaxian.
Well,
remember I told you I was old with Arkanoid? Now I'm really old with Galaxian. Yeah.
Galaxian, 1979.
2 string hockey games. Yeah, Galaxian. I got it when I was like 7. So yeah, if I'm born in 75, that makes it like, yeah, I got it when I was like 7 or 8 years old. I went nuts.
All right, next one from Death Star. Question for Cam. If you could get rid of 3 holidays on the calendar, which would they be?
Holidays?
Yeah, I was like, who's getting rid of holidays?
Yeah, who's getting rid of holidays there, friend? Canadian Thanksgiving's kind of weak. I like U.S. Thanksgiving.
I mean, I like the day off, though.
I do, but I don't because I'm work. It doesn't matter. Nobody I work with in the States even recognizes that as a holiday. So that's gone. What's the other one? Family Day? I got no family and I work, so that one can suck it too. But Drew enjoys Family Day.
No, I don't.
Okay, sorry, no, he doesn't.
Cam, like work's almost my break right now. I'm just like, oh.
And what's another holiday?
What's another useless holiday?
Family Day, Canadian Thanksgiving, and
I feel like that's it.
I'll give you 2. Sorry, pal. I just that's 2.
All right, this one's from Jason. The health question. Cam, I'm diabetic myself. What is the food that you had the hardest time dropping? Mine was M&Ms. I still sneak them sometimes.
I still do too. You're allowed to have sweets, my friend. Don't let diabetes totally kill you. Like I have 1 scoop of ice cream instead of the whole barrel. But I will say this, cola. I got an addiction for Coke and Pepsi. That would blow your brains out. I used to open it up in the morning with that mist, like that first sip, and my girlfriend from upstairs.
In the morning?
Yep. She'd go, drug addict. And I'd go, oh, man. See, that's the whole problem when you have it in the can.
To sneak it like you'd be trying to sneak the bottle open?
Yeah. The thing is, the can gets you because it has that, because it's like that sound. It's the crack. But I will say this, the crack of the can and the taste from the bottle or can destroys like the plastic. That stuff's shit. It goes flat real quick.
Cam,
That's why it's 99 cents a bottle.
Soda is elite. Like,
can
is the best.
That's why you pay $5.99 for the 12-pack instead of 99 cents for the jug of shit. That's you know what? Don't put a price on the can. And you know what, Drew? When I'm really feeling good and the bets are going well, I'll even the bottle, the ice cold bottle in the fridge. I usually buy the mini cans now. I know that's
the glass bottle though, right?
That's a weak move, but with diabetes, I can't be chugging it. But I do my one little hit of it and I take it like mouthwash and go, oh God,
can you do
delicious.
like Pepsi Max, like the zero sugar?
I hate that. No, it's got to be real sugar. The taste of artificial sugars to me is disgusting. Like I tried Coke Zero. I think it's shit. I think Pepsi Diet sucks. It's all regular, just not as much as I used to.
See, I'm into the Pepsi black cans, the Pepsi Max now. I've got.
I hate that shit.
Sugar.
It tastes like. To me, it tastes like ass.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, Cam,
fair.
From Roach, what's the best Christmas gift you've ever given someone? P.S. Green olives suck! !
Black olives, the ring suck. But anyway, we'll talk about this later, Roach. I'll tell you something. Anyway, no, green olives are salty. That's why I like them. I gave Lisa a tennis bracelet when I was winning bets before. That was the best gift I ever gave. It was
tennis bracelet?
Yeah, like diamonds.
Oh, okay. I've never heard it called a tennis bracelet before.
Yeah, it's called tennis bracelet. You wear it on your wrist, and it's got diamonds on it. That's when I drew before I bet on Tennessee every week. Those were the days.
Fair enough. No, this one's from Steve. He said, Snoopy's not a Christmas character, Drew. Are you high? I just wanted to add that in.
Yeah, you are high. Snoopy, my neighbor with kids, just your ages, has a Snoopy inflatable thing where he's like sleeping on the roof of the house with Woodstock there. Yeah, Snoopy is definitely a Christmas character. The guy's got a Christmas ornament with Snoopy on his lawn.
Yeah, whatever.
Settle down, Drew.
Question for both of us. What's your favorite beer to drink? I'm a loser. I drink a lot of like regular stuff. Heineken's my go-to. I think that's
be careful with Heineken's though, guys. And remember I told you about the green beers. Within 2 months, check the stamps on the steam whistle.
I drink it fresh. I'm not a guy that leaves beers in the fridge.
For me, I like Guinness, guys, but I'm also a coffee guy, so I go old school or
Wait. What does Guinness have to do with coffee? I love coffee. I hate Guinness.
Oh, because it's kind of a coffee beer, Drew. In my opinion,
it's disgusting. It's like drinking molasses. Like it's thick.
Why do we go through this every week? A regular beer, I'll drink steam whistle if it's within the 2 month. Check the dates on the case. We want that green shit fresh.
Fair enough. Last one, Cam. What is acceptable to put gravy on at Christmas dinner?
Everything.
Ooh, you're the guy.
I put gravy on turkey, corn, buns, Yorkies, whatever. Gravy is meant to be put as a liquid to make everything better. Everything is the answer.
My biggest pet peeve about holiday dinners is when I show up at my wife's family or something. They're like, "Oh, here's the one gravy boat in the middle of the table."
There's
like,
cold. I know.
I'll do half of this myself.
Great call, Drew. Great call. If you basically, it's like a quotient to making like chicken soup with 1 cube of bouillon. For every 3 people, you need 1 bowl of gravy.
Yes.
So if there's 12, you need 4. That's see. I'm making sense now, aren't I? You don't believe in some of the other shit I say, but that's the thing. I will accept 4 person, but a maximum. If there's 12 people, you need 3 gravy boats and no less. Or else
usually there's
like dry.
Usually there's like 20 plus people at our holiday dinner, and we
got
one gravy boat.
That's
it's got a scoop in it, so people scoop it, and I'm like, this is bullshit. Like I want to make like a bowl with my mashed potatoes, pour it in there, then pour it on the Yorkshire pudding, then pour it on the turkey, and then it's just.
Well, here's a tip, Drew. Next time you go in there, bring an extra like cooking pan and make your own gravy, so you don't
I'll just bring a box of Bisto or Oxo.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. What's Drew doing? Making more gravy. Yes.
And I will say, hot tip for the viewers: beets instead of cranberry sauce with your turkey, way better. Way better. It's
And I'm gonna walk away right now. But anyway, I don't care about beets. That's like the worst food in the world. But anyway, Drew, you're your own man. I see. We agreed on gravy, and you have to go back to vegetables. You ruined everything.
I'm just telling people, try it, Cam. The red beets and the pickled beets out of the jar.
Beets are actually really good for you. My doctor says they're great for diabetics, but
especially for you.
Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like cranberry sauce. That's too much. I'd rather get my sugar from dessert.
Fair enough. All right, next one. Jacksonville Jaguars, Cam, back to football. Hosting the Tennessee Titans. Your Tennessee Titans +1 on the road. Cam, are you going back to the well again?
I know, you guys. I know I'm stupid, but I told you it's done now. Like I can't stop. And if I lose this game every week, don't listen to me. Don't bet this game. Do the opposite of what I say. I'm on Tennessee, but I'm not going to bet. I swear to God, this week I won't bet Tennessee. But not in a teaser, maybe plus 8 in Jacksonville is a good teaser.
Is it? Like the Jags can win this game by 10, and I wouldn't be shocked.
The Jags are horrible too. It's a battle of two of the worst teams in the league.
That's what I mean. I can't tease this game either
so
way.
Who are you taking?
The Jags. The Titans can't cover. They're not covering. I don't care. It's just, I'm not going. It's red. I'm not going black. I'm going to keep going.
You're right, Drew. But I've gone too far. Mystery tiebreaker man likes Jacksonville.
Incorrect. They're on the Titans.
See how much this game's rattled me? I can't get him right either.
Yes.
Wow.
You're 3-2 on the tiebreakers this week.
That's not even that. That's not good for me. I'm usually like 5-1 and stuff like that.
It's true. Green Bay at Minnesota. Minnesota 1.5-point favorites. We don't have the Packers game on Monday.
Love this, Drew. Love this
game.
Game.
Vikings going for the 1 seed still, Cam, because they play next week.
Don't care.
I love the Vikings to absolutely.
I love Green Bay. I love Green Bay here. Love it. Give me Green Bay. Plus
why do you love them? Explain why.
I just think they're a better team than Minnesota. Seattle almost beat Minnesota. Minnesota finds ways, but Green Bay is, to me, their defense is going to absolutely terrorize Sam Darnold. Like Seattle got.
Minnesota's defense might terrorize Jordan Love.
Maybe, but I'm on the Packers. A divisional game, I would have taken Green Bay. I would have taken them minus 1.5 on the road. So I'm definitely going to take them.
So they might be in your minerals then.
They could.
All right. Where do you think Mr. Tiebreaker Man is on this one?
Minnesota?
You're like questioning now. You're like, Minnesota? Yeah, they are on Minnesota.
Wow.
You're right.
I told you I'm having problems this week with this guy.
I think that was the least confident tiebreaker pick you've ever had in the history of the show.
Probably, yeah.
Because you've never questioned it.
And this game next is probably going to be the second least confident game I have.
Okay, geez. And we got you get Cole in your stocking, and everyone else does too, because it's the Saints hosting the Vegas Raiders, and no one's going to watch this one. Cam, total is 40 points, lowest total on the board. Saints 2.5-point home favorites.
You start, Drew.
I can't take Spencer Rattler as a favorite. I got to take Vegas and blind here just because.
You know what? I'm taking Vegas due to my futures with the Saints. So this is predicated on other bets. This is a huge game for me. If Green Bay beats the Saints and the Raiders beat the Saints, I'm in a real good spot. So this game could be between me winning every Saint future, Drew, or just the big one. So I'll take the Raiders as with you.
I'm trying to think like when you can start hedging. Like, can you hedge next week if they lose tonight?
I'm not hedging. I'm going all in.
I'm saying you could, right?
Yeah, I could. But why? Because it's almost a pick-em game. So how do I hedge though? Because I'm getting the Raiders at 2.5. It's not like a game where I know
who the Saints play the last week of the season.
That's a great question. Who did the Saints play the last game of the season?
Let's see. Saints schedule.
They play somebody good, I think.
The Bucks.
Oh, yes. I need the Bucks to win that.
So, no, you do. If they lose the next 2 weeks, you can moneyline bet the Saints. You can hedge on the Saints week 18.
You know what the great news is, Drew? The Bucks losing that game, now they're forced to, win a game. That actually did me a favor with the Saints bet, surprisingly.
It's true. You're not wrong. All right. Where do you think – oh, we don't need Mystery Topic, man. But we've disagreed so much with what we did. The Dolphins going to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Miami coming off their big win, Cam. The Browns, big loss. DTR is not the answer. Put Jameis back in. That experiment's done for me. I watched that game and I was like, this guy sucks.
What do you want to do with this game? These games are horrible.
The Browns defense is just too bad. I think Miami could score a lot, but then again, it's outdoors in the cold where Tua sucks at football.
You know what? I'm taking Cleveland.
Yeah.
This game is guys. I'm telling you though, I know me and Drew bet every game, and
this schedule is terrible.
We bet every game, but I can't do this. I can't bet this game. It's Cleveland in a teaser though. Miami can't win by margin 13.5. No way. I'll take Cleveland.
If DTR's in, they could.
I don't think they can. I'll take Cleveland, but this game sucks. I hate this week.
Yeah, this game, this whole week is bad. The NFL was like, oh, you know what? 2 weeks left. Let's just put a bunch of shit in front of everybody.
You're right.
I'll take Cleveland as well. Just because it's 2 outside, I think it'll be closer. Maybe, I don't know. I can see. The game is not getting any of my real money, Cam. No. Yeah, that's all I have to say about this game. Shitty game. Not going to do anything with it. Philadelphia hosting the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys beating Tampa as a big underdog. Eagles blew it against Washington mainly because Jalen Hurts was hurt. If he plays the game, they probably win that game.
Yeah, and our fantasy down the tubes.
Yep. Eagles 7.5-point home favorites. I expect the public to be on Dallas. It's 50-50 right now. I expect it to go more towards Dallas when the game gets closer. But I think I could take Philly here, right? I think they
I'm
bounce back
not.
with
I'm
Hurts.
taking Dallas, and I think this is stupid. Listen, Philadelphia, the bottom line with you guys is you're one of the best teams. If you go out and get like Hurts even more banged up, or Pickett for that matter, your third string quarterback's Tanner McKee from Stanford. Like he's 6'6", but the guy has no experience. This is stupid. Philadelphia, you got to get to the end zone here and just think about the big picture, which is the playoffs. I will take Dallas in this spot in a divisional game. I'm sorry. And if Hurts wins and they win by 1 million, shame on me. But I think Sirianni needs to get his team healthy before the end to have a chance. So,
well, and now they pretty much have no shot at the 1 seed because of that loss.
Yes. So why? Why?
I think
or find a way just to win the game.
Hold Washington off, so they need to win the game. But yeah, I think
but are they going to win by 11? That's craziness.
Well, it's 7.5, not 11. 8.
Oh,
8.
What are you talking about? Hold on. Again, Drew, it says 10.5 on my thing. Okay.
Where did you get 10.5?
On covers? I thought we went to covers.
All right,
okay.
all right.
No. I don't know. Like, could you check the line now? Because that's a big
I'll check it.
We need to figure this stuff out. Like, this is getting.
I will check it because I have 7.5 on my sheet that I printed. It's moved that much, or did I print the wrong
Go to a
thing?
site. Go to 2, and we'll take the one in the middle. We got to be
all right.
right.
Yeah, you're right. It's 10.5.
Thank you.
Damn, that's a lot more points than I thought.
Give me 10.5, please. Drew, I thought we were on this. Like, we look at the same pitch.
We do, Cam. I printed it off. I have it right here.
What is wrong? But no, you don't print it off. You just refresh it live while we're doing the show.
I print it off right.
1 minute before the show.
All right, I'm still taking Philly.
See, Drew lies to me, people. Like, he tells me, but he's changing diapers. He's doing all this shit. He printed them off like last night. I know.
No, it was this morning. It was 3 hours ago though, so it's a big difference.
Yeah, thank you.
Washington hosting Atlanta. Or sorry, where do you think Mr. Tiebreaker Man is on this one?
Did you take Dallas or Philly?
I took Philly. I'm still taking Philly.
Mystery Tiebreaker Man's taking Philly.
Incorrect on the Cowboys. Cam, this might be your worst tiebreaker we got.
I know, but I'm still over 500.
You're 4-3 now. You're 4-3. Washington hosting the Falcons. Cam, Washington 4.5-point favorites. Did I get that one right? I think I did.
I see 4, but I'll take 4.5 is fine. I like Washington. It's actually 4, but anyway, I like the Washington Commanders at anything up to 6. I'll take Washington. Listen, Frank Falcon looks so damn good. No, it's their defense, and I'll give their defense credit. They really helped Penix out, but Washington, like, find a way to blow these guys out and win by margin. Like, Atlanta, you're not that good, but I'll take Washington. They've been good to me, too, other than I just wish Hurts didn't get hurt in that game because Washington, we covered. They won outright in a crazy comeback with 5 turnovers, too, Drew. That was amazing. Who wins with 5 turnovers? Like, I couldn't believe. I was so angry watching that game going, Washington, what are you doing to me? And they still found a way. I'm on the Commanders.
I'm on the Commanders, too, as well. This will be in my minerals. I can confirm that. I think Washington's going to smoke them. Penix did not look good against the Giants defense, which is not as good as the Commanders defense. I don't know, Cam. I think Jaden Daniels and these guys could score 30, 35 plus on Atlanta, and I don't think Atlanta can score more than 20. I like the over in this game, but yeah, give me Washington all day in this spot. Cool. Not enough points. I think this might go to like 6.5 by game day, so get it early because this one's going to climb. Last one, Monday Night Football, Detroit at San Fran. Cam, I don't like it, but there's 80% of the public are already on the Lions minus 3.5. Everyone's seen San Fran keeps losing. The alarm bells ding, Cam, and it's more right than wrong most of the time. I got to go San Fran here. I don't like it, but I can't go with 80% of one side.
I'm with you. This has got Dallas, Tampa Bay written all over it. And I think if Detroit wins, they win by a field goal. That hook is huge. And I know you guys are going to think me and Drew are crazy, but it's just one of those situations.
Detroit has no one healthy on defense. We saw Caleb Williams moving at ease last week.
And you beat the Bears. I actually liked in the couple last drives, Purdy looked like he wanted to kill people in that Miami game. He was so pissed.
Oh, that pick he
how
threw
bad
was
they played.
Bad.
It was bad. It was really bad. But you know what, San Francisco, you're at home. Give your fans one last taste before the end of the year. It's been a horrible year for Niner fan. They can't believe how bad this has gone. But you know what? I'll take San Francisco to lose this game by between 1 and 3, and the spread is 3.5. San Fran, please. Let's go mining for an upset.
Oh, hell yeah, Cam. I will be sprinkling on the San Fran money line after Minnesota beats who are they playing again? I don't even have Cam.
Green Bay.
After they beat the Packers, Detroit's going to need to win to keep the 1 seed in their possession, and I think they might blow it and give Vikings the 1 seed overall in the NFC to San Fran on Monday Night Football. We'll see. Get into our best bets now, Cam. Our gold, silver, and bronze for the week. Last week I was 1-2, and you were 2-1. I will start, Cam. My bronze is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home against your Carolina Panthers. I think Tampa smokes them in a revenge spot after losing to Dallas. I don't see how Carolina can slow these guys down. Give me Tampa -7.5 as my bronze.
I'm going to go with San Francisco as my bronze. The game we just talked about, I just think this game has got problems written all over it for the favorite. Detroit keeps on covering numbers against Chicago, but Chicago killed themselves in that game. Fumbles, dumb stuff. Everything could have gone wrong. It did go wrong. San Fran at home, one last taste. If they lose, it's by a field goal, so I think that hook's important. San Francisco, please.
Ooh, I like it, Cam. My silver is the Chargers going to New England to take on the Patriots -5 on the road. I think the 10 days rest does them well. I think the Patriots lost their Super Bowl last week against the Bills. I think the Chargers win this game by 10, 15 points. Drake May has a little hard time here. Chargers secure a playoff spot with a victory. That is my silver.
My silver will be the Washington Commanders -4 against the Atlanta Falcons. Is at 4.5. I see 4 again. I know we're getting different numbers. Anyway, I'll take Washington all the way up to 6. I said 5.5, but I will take them. I think they win this game by a touchdown. Plus, I think Atlanta's a fraudulent team. Give me Washington as my silver pick.
And my gold will be those Commanders, Cam. We're both on the same side in this Washington game. I think the Commanders smoked the Atlanta Falcons despite them winning and being first place in their division for now. Give me the Commanders to smoke the Atlanta Falcons as my gold.
It's a Christmas miracle. We're gonna be a team, even though your IT work today was very, very below average for a guy that's very good at editing and knowing what's going on. See, guys, that is the sign of Drew's children putting him in orbit.
No
sleep. No sleep. This guy's running on fumes. He needs help. But I'm going to take the Chargers with Drew. We're going to be a team over the holidays. I think the Chargers take the Patriots out to the woodshed.
I got the double espresso and the venti coffee.
I got a pot of coffee and I'm still tired too. But I don't have children. I told you if I had kids, there's a reason why I didn't get them, because God would have put me 6 feet under. I could barely deal with myself and my situation. So
you'd be a fun dad though, Cam.
No. Like, I'm like Uncle Cam. Like, I don't see my friends much anymore because when you get older, everyone's busy, right? And I was looking after my parents and doing stuff, and there's not enough time in the day. But when I do see them, it's like Uncle Cam type of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Say, hey, everybody. Like, yeah, I like to have a good time with. You're right. I would be. So maybe one day when I have time, I'll be a big brother, like Homer when he adopted Pepsi. Oh, I love you, Pepsi. His little the kid, he called him Pepsi. Isn't that true? So like, remember? And he's like, Bart was so mean to Homer, he decided to go out and get adopt a kid. He's like, oh, Homer, I love you so much. And Homer's like, my real son hates me. Like, I'm going to thank you for being so nice to me, Pepsi. And then Bart got another big brother and they fought each other and stuff like that. Classic episode. Classic.
Cam, before we get out of here, we're going to do a Christmas Day parlay for the viewers so we can celebrate Christmas together. You're going to pick 2 guys to score on Christmas Day. I'm going to pick 2 guys to score on Christmas Day. Cam,
let's do it, Drew.
Give me 1 Chief, 1 Steeler, 1 Raven, or 1 Texan. Give me 1 guy from any of these games.
1 guy? Oh, for the Steelers. What are we going to do with – do we do Freiermuth? Oh, no, it's so tough. You know what? I think Najee Harris gets in again. No. Warren. How about Warren? Too dangerous, Drew?
I don't care, Cam. It's Christmas. Christmas miracle's out. Miracle on 34th Street.
Pacheco's going to get in for the Chiefs, though.
You think so? He hasn't scored.
Okay.
He's been letting you down here anytime TD prop 2 weeks in a row.
Here's the deal. You pick this game because I don't like it.
Well, you got to pick somebody.
Look at this helmet, Drew. It is awful. Look, I can do a little here or there.
It's
like Lego. It's stupid.
It is dumb. Cam, you're picking Pacheco. I'm going to pick... give me Travis Kelce because I know they're going to be playing Taylor.
Oh, here we go.
And it's going to be Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah. Kelce on the holidays, it writes itself. Good. I'm glad you picked this game. So what game do I go to now?
So now Ravens, Texans, pick 1.
Ravens, Texans. I'll go with, you know what? I got to go with my boy Mark Andrews. He's getting touches and touchdowns, baby. Told you he was going to get one last game.
Yep.
Drew, the tight ends, Likely and Andrews, I parlayed them. The double tight end for the Ravens.
You like a good tight end, Cam. I know that about you.
Yes.
Yeah. Give me Nico Collins as my pick in that game,
I like
Cam.
that pick.
I think they have no one else to throw to, and I think he's going to score. So our 4-man parlay on Christmas Day is Pacheco, Kelce, Andrews, and Collins.
Don't we have to do a teaser?
We can do a teaser for let's do, Cam, just the
because we got to do one like
just the Christmas
game.
and Thursday games.
Okay.
So we'll tease the three team teaser. It's not that great, but we can.
Okay, let's jack Pittsburgh up to 9.5 or whatever. We like Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah. 1 second. Let me set it up.
So let's jack them up.
Why
I think Kansas City, if they win by like 3-7. So, and we like Pittsburgh getting only 2.5. So I think we have to take them.
Why isn't it letting me bet teasers right now?
It will.
All right, here we go. So we got Steelers up to 9.5.
Yeah.
Pitt,
Your turn.
9.5. I will take Houston up to 11. Is that too crazy?
You know what? I might switch that pick at the end of the week too. Actually, no, that game's on Christmas Day. I can't switch. Damn it. Yeah, I'm really worried about that game. So
would you rather Baltimore +3?
No, I would not. I'd rather have Houston plus the big points.
Okay, so we got that. So we got.
I don't want to. I know they say I don't care about the crossover rules and stuff. But 3, if we were getting like 4 or 4.5, I'd feel very comfortable about that. But 3's kind of
3's not enough.
It's a weird number.
All right, Seattle, Chicago. I like Chicago plus 10.5.
You know what? Chicago. It's the right thing to do.
Okay.
I'm a Seahawks fan, and I'm telling you, Seattle doesn't win. If they win this game, it's by a touchdown tops.
Okay, so we got Steelers plus 9.5, Houston plus 11, and Chicago plus 10.5. That's our Christmas and Boxing Day teaser. For our TD parlay, if you wanted to add a Seahawk or Bear into there, who would you add?
Seahawk, Smith and Jigba for the Seahawks.
Okay.
Dude, I'm going to tell you something too, Drew. Walker got hurt again. This is a note. They're starting to use McIntosh a lot more. We'll talk about it. Look at his props in this game. It's going to be like rushing 8.5 or something. Like the guy's going to run for like 30, and he takes kickbacks now. I'm telling you, this guy is good. He had a ball out of the backfield. His first one was for 15 yards in that game. He's going to be a bigger part of the offense because Kenneth Walker has got some serious. Like he's getting murdered. Like they can't protect him.
I don't know. I know they're trying to use him because they need a playoff spot, but
Charbonnet played well in that game too. He did okay.
I'll go DJ Moore. The Seahawks seem like they can't cover number 1 receivers, so
they can't do. You know what? The Bears might win that game, Drew. I'm scared. Like I'm being honest with you. I think the Bears.
That's why I was shocked that you were on Seattle on the show earlier. So
no, I'm betting Seattle because they're my team. But this is like Seattle could screw this whole season up. I could see them doing it. I'm sorry.
That's it, Cam. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
holidays to everyone else. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. What other ones am I missing?
Festivus.
Festivus. Yep. Christmaka for the OC fans. You know, are you an OC guy, Cam?
I know of it, but yeah, I'm not like I don't watch. Drew, I tell you, I don't watch a lot of TV. I got enough problems with my sports betting.
Fair enough. Did you watch that Carry On movie that you said you're going to watch, the Netflix one?
No, not yet.
No.
Give me a chance. Actually, it's so funny. It's on they just advertised it on my TV right now.
There you go. Christmas Day movie. Jason Bateman is the bad guy trying to get a bomb on an airplane. It's
Is it good?
Yeah, it was okay. It was pretty good for considering the movies that come out now. The trash we see, it was pretty good. Wasn't the greatest.
Point. Like, when's the last time you said I got to go to the movie theater to watch this movie? The answer is never. Like, there's no
Mission
movie.
Impossible. Last time, what was that? 2 years ago? That was the last time I went to
quite a long time ago.
Yeah, I'll always go to the movies for Tom Cruise. That's my guy. No better actor in the world. You heard that here.
There's none. There's none better than Tom Cruise.
Yeah, and no one does his own stunts. Cam, he's 60.
I know what. You get full marks for that. That guy's an animal. He actually is a maniac.
Yeah. Besides the whole like worst big.
Yeah. I don't care about the Scientology. Yeah, whatever. He can do whatever he wants. But I'm with you. This guy does his own stunts, so he gets respect. That's
Hell yeah. All right, that does it for the Drew and Stu podcast week 17. We will see you back here on Friday.
Yep.
Hopefully our Christmas Day parlay hits, our teaser hits, our Boxing Day stuff hits, and hopefully we're both happy going into the weekend. We will see you on Friday. Keep your questions in the comments below for Cam. Make them funny. I want some funny ones for Cam.
Yeah, funny ones on Friday. There was a couple good ones today. I'm not going to lie.
Ask him about growing up in the 70s with his pink shorts or something. I don't know, with his afro in the 80s. I don't know. I could see Cam at the disco. You were a disco guy, right?
Not really, Drew, but I should bring in some old photos of me, like young, like in like 7 years old, 6 years old, going to the LA Kings game at the Forum in my Seahawks shirt and stuff. Yeah, it had like two-tone shirt. Like I had Seahawks gear when I was like 5 years old, bro. Like it's crazy.
I can see it in my head already. You were definitely a long red hair kid too. I could see it.
No, I was actually short, but
really?
I used to have bad hats, like Ocean Pacific and stuff. Yeah, that was the look back then.
All right, that does it, Cam. Week 17, almost in the books. We'll see you guys back here on Friday. Click like, click subscribe. Please rate and review on all audio platforms. We will see you on Friday. Thanks, everybody.
This has been Drew and Stu. Follow Drew at Producer Drew and Cam at Cam Stewart Live. May the winners be yours and all of the best bets hit.